Hi, I'm Shay Detmore. I'm here to give you tips on creating a great runway presentation. Congratulations on being selected to be a part of the RAW community. Models, use this video as a starting point to prepare you for the runway. But remember, your designer is the director for the show. They may have different or more specific instructions to better represent their brand and vision. First things first, make sure you arrive on time for your call time. Your designer will issue this to you. Call times are usually in the early afternoon. Even though it's quite a few hours before doors open, we want to make sure everyone has time to go through hair, makeup, and a quick walkthrough on the runway before the doors open. Arrive with clean hair and a clean face. No makeup, no product. Make sure you don't bring too much stuff to the venue. With anywhere between 50 and 70 models a show, the green room will be packed. Limit your belongings to one bag. Bring the shoes you'll be walking the runway in and practice in them several times before the show. At around 4 p.m., the RAW production staff will instruct all models to come to the runway. We will walk through without music to give you a feel for the length of the catwalk and where you should pose. Nerves can run high and some models almost run the catwalk. Avoid this by taking a deep breath before your first step, focusing your eyes straight ahead on a fixed point, slow and steady your walk, and remember, you're there to show off the awesome collection you'll be wearing. Make sure your head is up high, shoulders back, and you're walking as straight as possible to the rhythm of the music. Each model will have 3 poses. Our lovely RAW model, Jeanette, will demonstrate the 3 standard poses for a runway show. The first pose is at the foot of the runway, closest to the audience. This is your momentum shot. Hold for 3 seconds for photographs. Pose number 2 is in the middle of the catwalk on your way back up the runway. You can turn, pivot, dip, or do whatever you want to add a little extra flair here. The third and final pose is at the beginning of the runway, back where you started. This is your power pose, so make it count. As you leave the runway, make sure you know where you are no longer visible. Make sure you don't start changing until you are out of view of the audience. Help your dressers by unbuttoning, unzipping, and getting out of your clothes swiftly and carefully as you approach the green room. Repeat these steps every time you hit the runway. When the last model has finished his or her final walk, that will cue the final parade. Get in your original order and clap as you follow each other down the runway single file. Your designer should follow with the hair and makeup team to take a bow. Designers, don't be afraid to take your 3 seconds at the foot of the runway. Take a bow and take in the glory of all your hard work. Fashion designers, here are some things to keep in mind for your show. Choose models that represent your brand and demographic. Arrange the order of your pieces ahead of time. Choose the 3 strongest looks and place them first, middle, and last. Tell a story with your colors and make sure the order blends nicely together. Pick music that represents your collection and make sure you have the proper length of song. A 5-minute song is perfect for a 10 to 12 look runway show. You'll need 2 music choices for larger shows. Submit these to your RAW director in an MP3 format before the event. For changes, keep the same model order throughout the show. Don't have the second model on the runway wear the 4th dress. You want models to have the maximum amount of time to change in order to avoid gaps in your show. Ask your director if you have any other questions. We are so excited to have you be a part of the community. Good luck and have a rawsome fashion show.